Well, I think you could call it an iPhone moment. You could certainly call it a novelty, maybe a gimmick. I don't know if it's a gimmick so much. It's simply something that's been thrown to what is numbered at about 4 million humans right now that are interacting with it, asking it to write essays, to write job applications, to manufacture code, to build a web app or a mobile app or something else, right? The more it learns, as it just told Kara, that you've got this incredible math, and that's all it is. Let's be honest. It's math that's been around many times, algorithms, but math that have been around for the best part of 40, 50, maybe even 60 years that we've now digitized, and it's starting to do things for us. It's starting to understand large volumes of information, not just text, and be able to interact with us. When you try to really look at it on an arc of that 2 to 5 years, as you position there, Maury, you know, my belief is that we're on probably chapter 2 of a 10-chapter book right now of the heydays of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And I think it's that finite. I think that we will move sometime in the next 3 years, and the writing's on the wall with what Apple is doing, what Google, Samsung, not to mention Microsoft, but big tech, what they're doing right now to structure their data and to basically do all they can to bring more automation and more utility to our lives through their wares, and to also block each other out. That's the other fascinating thing that's happening right now. Just what Google will do this year, right when they move everybody from Universal Analytics to GA4, that really sets the stage for Google to say, we're not gonna help you with third-party cookies, the noise on the internet that has defined it today, and you'll have to go to Google rather than the places you did before to reach the Google user. But what happens at the end of that probably 3-year arc of those 10 chapters, if we can just illustrate it that way, is we move to blockchain. And blockchain increases the fidelity and the integrity of the information that we exchange with each other, and it will work hand in hand with artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? Because the best of systems are going to get better and more efficient and effective as they run and as they are trained, as they interact with us, as they are trained. But on the other side of blockchain is we go to quantum computing, and there's lots of movement in that space right now. And the fascinating thing about that is it barely uses data. It doesn't store data. And it makes split-second, nanosecond decisions based on signals, right? And then on the other side of quantum computing, probably 8 to 9 to 10 years out, we'll get to that artificial general intelligence. And that's an extension of where we are today, but it's actually an incredibly integrated world, more so than people can imagine right now with the internet, where we've got some semblance of machine intelligence that is helping with our lives automatically. It sees our calendar, it sees our location, it sees what we've got planned for the day, and makes sure that we get there, and make sure there's a car waiting for us, and we never have to touch a device. We never have to do anything. So this is a fascinating decade that's in front of us right now. My belief is that what you're seeing, the hype that's there, OpenAI is one of about 12 companies that is as far advanced as they are and ready to go public. There are another 50 or 60 generative platforms out there that are helping people write blog posts to be SEO friendly with their content, do things on that front. That's the game changer, right? That right now is having the people that are on the front line of communications being able to use these tools. And of course, that spreads deeper when we talk about developing code and everything else. But I'll land the plane right there with you, is just to say that if you're excited right this second, wait another month. If you're excited in another month, just wait till next year. This is all going to change, and it's going to look very different quarter by quarter and year by year. And it's I would just say, if anything OpenAI has done, I think it really pushed everybody and ignited a competitive spirit in the space. and has everyone who was working on this behind closed doors or behind the curtains slowly going to roll it out very fast.